All right, theorists, let's talk. We need to talk about a game that isn't just a game, it's a universe, a phenomenon. I'm talking, of course, about Roblox. You've seen it. Your younger cousin plays it. Your neighbor's kid is obsessed with it. It's a platform with hundreds of millions of active users. But have you ever stopped to ask, why? What is the secret sauce behind this digital behemoth? Because beneath the surface lies a story, a secret history. This story really begins with two names, David Baszucki and Eric Cassell. In the late 1980s, long before Roblox was even a flicker of an idea, he and his brother Greg created a company called Knowledge Revolution. Their flagship product? A two-dimensional physics simulator called Interactive Physics. Interactive Physics was designed for students. It gave them a virtual sandbox where they could build experiments. They could simulate car crashes, build levers and pulleys, or see how different structures would hold up under stress. But Baszucki noticed something fascinating. He saw that kids weren't just using it for their homework assignments, they were using it to play. This was the spark, the aha moment. What if you could take this core idea, a sandbox governed by realistic physics, and scale it up? What if you could make it three-dimensional, online, and social? Together, he and Cassell began to dream up a new platform, one that would take the creative spirit they saw in their educational software and unleash it on a massive global scale. The central pillar holding up the entire Roblox universe, it boils down to three core concepts: user-generated content, community, and a shared economy. First, and most importantly, is user-generated content. This is the radical idea that the players should build the game. Instead of a single, massive world created by the company, Roblox would be an empty stage. This was a huge gamble. Baszucki and Cassell were betting that millions of amateur creators could produce more content and more diverse content than a team of a few hundred professionals ever could. This diversity is something a single developer could never achieve. It is the direct result of their core theory in action. The second pillar is community. Roblox was built from the ground up to be a social platform. Finally, the third pillar, the economy. Roblox introduced a virtual currency called Robux. The developer exchange program allows creators who make popular games and items to convert their earned Robux back into real-world money. Suddenly, creating on Roblox wasn't just a hobby. It could be a job, a career. Now, it would be easy to look at Roblox today and assume it was an overnight success. But that couldn't be further from the truth. For the first few years, the number of concurrent users was often in the double digits. We're talking maybe 50 people online at once. Building a platform that allowed millions of people to create and share three-dimensional experiences in real time was an immense technical challenge, especially with the technology of the mid-2000s. They had to build everything from scratch: the game engine, the creation studio, the server infrastructure, and the multiplayer networking. In the beginning, they had virtually no marketing budget. Their growth was entirely dependent on word of mouth. It was a period of immense faith in their core theory, even when the numbers didn't seem to back it up. A traditional game like Fortnite or Call of Duty is a product. You buy it, you play the content the developers made for you, and that's the experience. Roblox, however, is not a product. It's a platform. It's more like YouTube or TikTok than it is like a normal game. The company doesn't make the primary content. It provides the stage and the camera for others to perform. Using Roblox Studio, a surprisingly powerful and accessible game development environment, you can literally create any kind of game you can imagine. You travel with this single identity from experience to experience, bringing your friends list and your customized look with you. This creates a persistent sense of self and community that transcends any single game. By breaking the rules of what a game should be, Roblox built a bigger tent and invited a whole new generation of players inside. Around the mid-2010s, and accelerating dramatically into the 2020s, Roblox hit a tipping point. It exploded from a niche platform into a global cultural force. One of the biggest drivers was the rise of YouTube and Twitch. A new generation of content creators discovered Roblox and saw a goldmine of endless video ideas. Finally, the pandemic in 2020 acted as an unprecedented accelerant. Roblox became a lifeline, a virtual playground, a birthday party venue, a place to just hang out when you couldn't in real life. Roblox has fundamentally changed the conversation about what gaming can be. We're seeing the concepts Roblox pioneered being adopted by some of the biggest players in the game. The platform has become an incredible launchpad for a new generation of developers. Kids who started out scripting simple games are now running full-fledged game studios, earning 6 or even 7-figure incomes. Looking to the future, the company has its sights set on something much bigger, the metaverse. From a simple 2-dimensional physics simulator in a classroom to a universe-spanning metaverse, the journey of Roblox has been a quiet revolution. But hey, that's just a theory, a game theory. Thanks for reading.